Two players.
Okay. 2 players. Oh, wait, no, wait, no! Wait!
Hold on.
Back to menu. Yes. Oh my god.
I'm so worried that you'll knock over the drink you got next to you.
And even if I did, it wouldn't fall on the thing. Okay, show tutorials.
Maybe like click and then wait 2 seconds. Oh wait.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, go to OBS and you have to change the game, right? Because we're not playing Doom anymore.
I already... Yeah, I know, I already did.
You did that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really bad at that, so sorry.
No, it should be done. Here, I'll double check. Yeah, see we're right there. Yeah,
okay.
we're good.
Cool.
Already made the change.
You gonna a 2-hour game or a short game? What do you want to do?
Long?
You want?
I don't think it matters.
Short mode does not include mystery box shop or plotline secret ending. How about a regular game?
How about regular? Yeah. Ooh, I want this one.
Son of a bitch. I want to hear it too. Hold on.
Ooh, I like retro.
Oh, I can't hear it. That's fine. Retro? I trust you.
Huh. Okay. I'm stuck between lo-fi, kawaii, and retro, but I kind of want retro. Or you know what? Nah, let's go with this one. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. We weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Oh.
Who are you?
I'm assuming this is me.
Yes. Player 1. Who will you be?
Ooh. Ooh. I think this one looks more like me. Oh. There we go.
Work hard, play hard.
Dibs on the skeleton.
Damn. You want this one?
Yeah. Oh, Milo. Actually, Milo's pretty good.
Yeah, but you're not Milo, you're Yufoh.
Damn. That's a good name. What? Oh, just go a he? A he?
Like, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah, what he said. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night?
Whoa.
Whoa. As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots.
I'm going for April.
You going for April?
I'm going for April.
You clown fucker. Yeah, that said it.
Well, then who are you going for?
Honk honk. I'm gonna go for either Zoe or Campbell. Yeah.
Monster fucker.
This is the whole game. That's the whole game.
It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? Ha! We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Now you'll have to choose 3 things you like. Each like is tied to one or several romance options. Your likes will soft lock you into some ROs you'll encounter more often. What is an RO?
Romance option?
Romance options. Ah, okay. You can correct this soft lock by meeting other romance options in the food court, which you'll see later. After the likes phase, you'd be asked to choose a top 3 within a category. You'll choose your first, second, and third favorite option in descending order. This will shape your starting stats. Huh. Yeah, the villain wins at the end. I like that. I'll go with those.
Okay. Magical Girls with the Dark Twist. Feel Good Fanfics. And Tournament Arcs.
Top 3 favorite game character archetypes.
Zangief.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Who looks cool to you? You gotta pick 3.
Oh, we gotta pick 3?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was 1. Okay, hold on. This one. Actually, no, hold on. Wait. Undo. No,
Choose the second one.
I did.
Oh.
By accident. I do like big softies.
Okay, same ones you picked, except for the last one being the Karate Girl. There you
This
go.
one?
Yep.
We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's make a masterpiece.
Oh,
Making our comic.
cute.
We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Do you want love or action?
Action.
What? I want love.
Okay, then
Can we have both? I wish we could have both.
rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
should have booked a stand.
Wait a second, champ. Do you want to voice people?
Hmm?
Do you want to voice people or
No,
no?
no.
You don't. You don't want to, like at all. So it's only me
Fine,
that's gonna
fine,
have a
fine.
sore throat.
Wait, where do you? Who do you want? Who do you want me to voice? Do you want me to voice the women and you voice the men? Is that what you want to do?
Oh, do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to do that?
Wait a second, champ.
Wait, that. That's your girl.
Yeah, that's my girl voice.
Okay.
Wait.
Then we'll.
Go.
Huh?
Go.
No, yeah, we can do that. Do you want to voice the girls or guys?
Yeah, I'm voicing the girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, waiting for you.
Yeah, no need to rush into this. We're here to give you some tips on how to do cons the right way.
Think of it like this, some sort of tutorial.
God knows you could use one of those.
As everyone knows, the main activity of a con is finding love. Yeah, I know, it isn't really, but this is Xabane we're talking about. Look at her. She's probably aiming to get a date at the big con after party.
Ah, yeah. Then silence speaks volumes.
Well, if you want to get a date, you better get to know the other person and what they look for in a potential partner.
Exactly. Do they share dreams and fears, or are your visions of the world in sync? Are your souls truly compatible?
Too complicated. Let's say someone's personality can be defined through 5 traits: smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, and fun. Let's call them stats. It sounds cooler and more video game-y.
A tad reductive, but let's work with that.
Then you have to ask yourself, is your fun high enough for someone who loves to party? Is your boldness low enough for someone who likes peace and quiet?
Sometimes people are even more ambiguous, like they may like someone who's just balanced.
The point is, everyone has their standards. Standards.
And if by some chance you want to go to the party by yourself,
Which is a totally valid option if that's your jam.
don't think you'll be exempt from managing your stats. You can still fail at it.
There's more stuff to keep in mind, but let's cover that later, okay? There was a panel I wanted to check out.
Sounds good. I'll have to rehearse the next tutorial.
Have fun, Xabane.
Alright, so where do you want to go?
I
I don't think I can do that voice for 2 hours. I'm just
Yeah,
being straight up with you.
was just gonna do different voices the whole time.
Okay. The hotels and outdoors, main stage, community zone, lobby, and the merch hall.
Excuse me. Hmm.
By the way, you can stop recording. I don't think we have to record this.
Why don't I have to? Why?
Cough, cough.
Okay, let me see. Community zone. Where would the clown chick be? She'd be in the vendors, right?
Maybe.
Or
No, I think she'd be in the main stage.
main stage, right?
Maybe. Maybe you'll see them in every stage.
You sit down to watch a post-mortem
Discussion
discussion.
of the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone else in your age group, which actually isn't hard. But still, +2 smarts for you. Later, Liam and Zoe are scheduled to give an interview about Zoe's massively viral fanfic, Liam Prom. Greetings, you pathetic worms. I am your favorite interviewer ever, the undefeatable Omen. Welcome to my show.
One second. I'm drinking. Okay, okay.
Are you going to introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Zoe and Liam. You may applaud for them. Okay, that's enough. So, Zoe, this thing you're writing, what is it again? Some kind of anatomy textbook?
Well, Liam's anatomy is prominently featured in my work, if you know what I mean. But no, Liam Prom is a story about Liam Academy,
Is it Liam or Liam?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Liam.
a school where everyone is Liam. The Liams only have 3 weeks to find their perfect Liam to take to prom. Hijinks ensue.
Ah, and this Liam Academy is fictional?
Yes,
Thank fucking God.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hmm? Sorry, I would not have phrased it that way if I knew you were here.
You forgot I was at my own fucking interview?
What do you mean, your interview? It was I who beat up the original interviewer, and therefore earned the right to use this panel slot as I saw fit.
wait, this interview wasn't scheduled by the con?
Ugh. Are you going to ask us a question or not?
If I must, how many gallons of heavy cream can you consume in one sitting?
A question about the fan fiction Omen.
The rest of Omen's questions aren't much better, so the audience Q&A starts, and you know it's up to you to say this.
Okay, let's see. There's Liam, do you think agreeing to let Zoe write a fanfiction where all characters are you was an act of intense egotism or a total deconstruction of your ego? Oh my god, look at this, look at the silly one. Liam, if all the Liams represent different aspects of yourself, which Liam represents your butt?
Which one sounds like you?
Neither. Neither of these sound like
What's
me.
the closest?
I would say this one. I wouldn't ask a silly question.
Was pretty smart.
Great question. You see, Liam Prom offers the only death I can experience, the ego death. Allow me to explain that as briefly as I can.
20 straight minutes of what we all know as Liam noises later.
Shut up.
I gotta stop you I gotta stop you there. You see, I tend to tune out the moment you start with the Liam noises. Zoe, we'll be right back after this break. Oh, there's an ad break.
Oh,
Yeah. Which gives me some time to like drink
Do
something.
you want water?
Yeah.
You should have water with you too.
A minute? Jesus. That's so long. The art's pretty. I don't really associate conventions with dating.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. It's usually just buying stuff, getting in line for stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we will try not to. I don't think this game is worth just stripping my voice over. You want to just talk regular?
We can, yeah.
I mean, I'll still talk as Omen because
I really like your Omen voice.
my Omen voice doesn't hurt.
Your Omen voice is attractive.
Oh, thanks. Okay, keep it in your pants, mister.
I'm a miss.
Right. Missy. Is it almost done? Okay, it's almost done.
13 seconds.
Okay.
Ad break almost done. Just waiting for the ad. Sorry, guys.
We're back.
Okay.
Zoe.
Is the hold on. Is the ad done, you guys? Ad's done? And don't worry, Spatula. We won't strain our voices too much.
I think it's done.
But thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zoe, could you share your own thoughts on the matter? But please try to make them interesting.
Of course. I'd say the whole concept of Liam Prom is the ultimate Liam ego trip. It even gives him a platform to make Liam noises in public for 20 minutes.
Loud, upset Liam noises.
Oh, you don't see ads because you have turbo? Oh, cool. That's cool. I had no idea. I didn't know. Good to know. Oh, Ray. Hey, Ray.
Hello.
We're playing Monster Prom.
We're straining our voices for Monster Prom.
MonsterCon.
Woo.
Woo.
Right, play.
Shush. Buddy, it's okay.
I forgot to make Liam noises.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I said it
no.
for you. I'm sorry.
No.
I thought you were drinking.
No, I was, but I was just gonna go. Go ahead.
Shush. Buddy, it's okay. Who cares anyway? You deserve the Liam Prom ego boost. I mean, you get overshadowed by our more charismatic friends in real life enough as it is.
Yes, Wait, what?
But not anymore. I say this is the year of Liam. Liam here, Liam there, Liam everywhere. Everyone will love Liam, even if he is a worm.
A worm?
Yeah, Worm Liam. I just whipped that character up last night. What you say, audience? Do you want to meet Worm Liam?
Okay. I admit, he's got a certain charm.
Fuck. Now every time I see real Liam, I'm just going to be disappointed that he isn't a worm. Everyone gives Worm Liam the standing ovation he deserves. You gain +2 smarts and lose -2 fun for asking such a deep question.
Oh no, I'm not fun.
But you're smart. Me.
Wait a second, it's time for a new episode of Tutorials with Liam and Zoe.
Yes. We realized we have explained the importance of managing stats, but we didn't cover how to manage them properly.
Exactly. Stats can be managed in a number of ways, but let's cover the most important one.
That'd be experiencing the sort of absurd and exciting adventures that usually take place once you visit a location.
Let's call these experiences events for short.
We have DLC. But no, this is Monster Prom for MonsterCon. The DLC for this game, all it is. Oh, am I? Can you hear me now? How about now? Hello? Okay. So, no, this is a game. Monster Prom for MonsterCon. The only DLC for this game is you can be like 4 playable characters or something.
Normally, during an event, you face a conflict you must resolve by choosing between potential solutions. Options, if you will. What you choose will define you as a person. If you choose a smart option, you'll gain smarts.
Yeah, if you choose to punch a bear, that'd be quite bold of you, so you'd gain boldness.
But stats are also lost when choosing an option. Every path not taken is a stat lost.
Which is to say, if you choose the smart option instead of the punching the bear, No, sorry, instead of punching the bear, then you'd gain smarts, but lose boldness.
Just try not to punch a bear, okay?
Liam, let Yufoh punch a bear if that's who he is as a person.
Anyway, there are a few more ways of managing stats, like...
Liam, let's write those down in a manual or something. I really wanted to go check out those limited figurines I told you about.
True. I can keep giving you tips later, yeah? In the meantime, don't get yourself killed.
Let's go to the merch hall. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed. The headset looks good on you, like +2 charm good. Afterwards, you, Nico, April, and Zoe head over to work your super kawaii shifts at the Pup Maid Cafe.
I am so jealous. You got April.
Cool. I'm going for Zoe.
Hey, look! Omen just walked in!
Oh, oops, sorry. I was supposed to do that one.
Oh, okay. You can do it.
No, it's okay.
So, this is the maid cafe, I thought it would be cleaner.
Welcome home, princess. Or would you prefer to be called master?
Gender is a prison form for which I have escaped. I would like you to address me as your overlord.
Preach! Follow me, my overlord. I'll show you to your seat.
Oh, okay. Hooray! Everything's going pretty smoothly for once. Oh, wait, no. Looks like Omen's gotten drunk on power.
Nice job, idiot.
Do it better this time.
Yes, my overlord. From the top, girls.
You want me to? How would I voice her? Like,
Here's your omu rice.
nah, that's too similar.
Here's your orange, my lord. Let's say the magic words together. Maui, Maui, Q.
You gotta get some oomph.
it's just
It's okay.
no, it's okay, it's okay. Here's your omu rice, my overlord. Let's say the magic words together. Moi moi cute. Like, oh, that'd be cute.
Bring me a medium rare, prime rib steak, and a chalice of oak's blood to drink.
We don't serve that here.
Serve right now is me. Bring me a steak. I shall order someone to bring your corpse home to your home.
Hey, I can't help but notice that
She can't hear you. Are you muted?
I've been muted this whole time.
Shit. How long?
How
Hold
long
on.
was I muted?
Yeah, how long was he muted?
Guys. Okay.
We didn't.
I didn't know. I voice acted so good.
He really did voice acted so good, you guys.
Hey, I can't help but notice that Omen's being a bit much.
Oh, you were muted for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Not too bad. Oh, oop.
Thanks. Thank you, Ray.
You're being the fucking worst! I'd kill them if I thought I could get the bloodstains out of this apron!
Kawaii? Is there something we can do about them? I don't know how many more Sugoi Happy Morning twerks I have left in me.
That'd be for the best. If Omen ever wants to redeem themselves, and besides, They totally deserve some payback. How can you end their reign of terror? Okay,
This is for you,
this
so
is for me. Maids have been subservient for too long. Call the maids to arms. Ignite the hearts of your comrades and start the long overdue maid revolution. Maid problems call for maid solutions. Tell Omen that if they keep being a problem, they'll be having lunch in cafes. Iron Maiden.
both sound. I like the first option.
Go with the second one.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this game is up to 4 players.
Yes, up to 4.
It's up to 4 players, but we're 2-player right now. You said second option, right?
Mm-hmm. You bring out the Iron Maiden. It's horribly spiky on the inside, but it has an adorable frog motif on the outside.
Omen, this is your last chance to apologize to us and promise to be nicer from now on.
No deal.
Puh.
You shall not make demands of me. Bring me my steak, you uppity underlings.
Shit, I have to go higher.
Try.
Whack 'em up.
You and your friends tried to force Omen inside the Iron Maiden. It's a bit like forcing a cat to get in the bath.
Dang, you'd think all these chains and spikes would make Omen less slippery.
That's overlord to you. Finally, you shove them in and lock the door shut. Now you can return to work in peace. Let me out! Your overlord needs to pee.
Not until you've learned your lesson.
I dunno, maybe we should let them out. Omen was locked up in an Iron Maiden for a long time. Putting them in another one might be traumatizing.
What? No, I don't care. I still sleep in Iron Maiden sometimes. This is just a dick move.
Goodbye.
In that case, it's the perfect response to your behavior. Have fun in there.
You, Nico, April, and Zoe work the rest of your shifts to the sound of Omen's muffled swearing and banging inside the Iron Maiden.
I think it's been long enough. Omen, are you ready to come out now?
We made you some fresh omurice and a pika parfait. If you can eat it, you can eat it if you promise to behave.
Fine. Blech. That was claustrophobic. But I must admit, I am impressed you all followed through on such a hardcore threat. You have my respect. Wow, that's the closest Omen's ever come to acknowledging anyone as an equal. You gain +2 boldness and lose -2 charm.
Gotta make some money.
You.
It's my turn.
I'll try the lobby. Oh, thank you, Ray. Here, we'll drink water.
Glug, 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 glug. Look at Hanzo over here. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort the child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain +2 boldness for how cool you looked inside your head. Later, you walk past the con jail, the room where rule breakers go to think about what they've done, and you spot some familiar faces among the inmates. Oh, that's you.
I hate you, Omen. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't stolen that plushie and made a big scene.
It was the seller who made the scene. I was simply matching his energy.
You have nothing to fear. Your attorney is here. I'll get you two out of this faster than you can say objection. We're fucked. Officers! Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm trying to control my voices. Officers, how long do you intend to keep my clients behind bars?
Well,
Hold on. I need to come up with a cop voice.
Maybe I can try. Oh, I don't know if I can go that deep.
Try Jersey.
Well, they tried to steal, so I was thinking we'd keep them at least overnight. Ah, there we go. Hold on, I can say it again.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Well, they tried to steal, so I was thinking we'd keep them at least overnight. Overnight? Perhaps we could commute their sentences. Instead of staying overnight in con jail, they could spend 3 years in regular prison.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Nico? Don't worry, everyone knows that legally 1 day of con jail equals 5 years of prison. You're getting the better end of the deal. That's absurd, untrue, and definitely not something anybody knows.
Dibs on the top bunk when we get to prison.
We are not going to prison.
If that is a trick to try, then get... if that is a trick to try and get the top bunk first, be assured that I will shank you. Nico might actually be onto something. Surely you can broker a deal with the guards to bail Omen and Liam out of jail. But what?
Let's see, we can commute their sentence by doing community service, but you're not ready to touch grass yet, so what about making it online community service? Tell the guards that Omen and Liam can offer valuable insight into catching Spooky Con's biggest criminal, the cockdoodler. What the fuck? I'm gonna go with the silly option. That would be great, actually. The cockdoodler has been a thorn in my diaper all weekend. I can't get the voice. Oh my god. I don't usually voice act, so I'm like getting all my voices mixed up.
That one's Jersey, right? You check all the places the cockdoodler has vandalized. It seemed that no wall, floor, or distracted person's shirt is safe from their reign of phallic terror.
Oh god.
I bet that guy's the cockdoodler. He has an evil, lusty look in his eyes.
You can't just keep pointing out random people and asserting that they're the cockdoodler.
Why not? Statistically speaking, I have to be right eventually.
Nah, we gotta follow the facts.
We're dealing with someone with an artistic flair, a disdain for the status quo, and a love of cocks.
You know, I think I cracked this case.
Liam, I'm afraid that makes you our prime suspect.
My love of cock has always been held to a perfectly legal standard.
Oh, look! It must be that girl. Just look at her shifty gaze.
What did I just tell you?
oh, actually, partner, I think you're right about this one. That one's like very shifty.
What? Okay, whatever. We're gonna wrap this case up anyway, or the chief's gonna be pissed. Let's bring her in.
What?
It'll be okay, ma'am. If you need a lawyer, call Nico Sharp, face attorney at law.
The law is truly in shambles.
Then it's a good thing we were there. That was some excellent sleuthing, Omen. Good job catching the perp.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I am the cockdoodler. I merely seized an opportunity to frame someone else for this crime.
God damn it, Omen. You know that your Redemption Arc program sponsor... You know that as your Redemption Arc program sponsor, I have to scold you for breaking the law. But more than that, as a yaoi connoisseur, I have to teach you how to draw better cocks.
Thus, your police investigation ends with an erotic art lesson. Only at SpookyCon, eh? You gain +2 smarts and lose -2 charm.
I didn't realize. I thought the option I chose was like fun or whatever. But no, it ended up being smart.
Hmm. Again? Here. Me. Let's. Oh, I can only. So I can't choose lobby or main stage.
No,
Community zone or the hotel. I'll go community zone. At the community zone, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. Time to prove your smarts to this whole con. You play 5 matches at the same time. You make fast decisions, growing from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize you lost all chess matches in just a few moves. Well, you may have gained 0 smarts, but you surely gained +2 fun. Afterward, you meet up with Liam and April to go to a Japanese kintsugi workshop. Fucking things up and haphazardly fixing them is your speciality. So this should be easy.
I'm so mad at him, you guys. I want April.
I know. And I got her. Well, I'm on her route. I don't think I'll get her, though.
Greetings, my friends.
Do you know what kintsugi is?
Yeah, it's what
No, go for it. Play into it.
Yeah, it's when you repair broken pottery by... Fear not, I'll explain it. It's when you repair broken pottery by filling the cracks with lacquered gold. It can be seen as a metaphor for making a broken thing more beautiful than ever, much like one's own tarnished soul.
I wish it was a metaphor for you shutting the fuck up.
So what did you bring to do kintsugi on? I brought this urn.
You're going to shatter and then repair an urn? What about the ashes?
I'll mix those into the... Oh my god. Because I'm switching between them both.
Mm-hmm.
I'll mix those into the gold lacquer paste. They'll be both morbid and beautiful, just like clowns. Honk honk.
You want me to voice Liam right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You drink some water, and I'll voice Liam.
Sometimes you alarm me. You alarm me, April.
What? It's a cute idea. Besides, I'm sure Yufoh brought something way weirder.
Let's see what I brought. Actually, you didn't bring anything at all. You weren't aware that you had to bring your own breakables. You gotta improvise. Something to kintsugi. No time to think. Smash your arm with your emergency hammer until you finally have something broken with you. Your bank account. You've been broke for too long, and it sounds like you could be beautifully fixed adding some gold. I'm gonna go with... Okay, number 2 sounds like it'll be bold, but negative fun. Number 1 sounds like it'll be creative, plus creative, and bold, but I'll be -2 smart, probably.
I don't know which one do you pick?
I'm gonna go with number 1. You panic and go for it. Your hammer gives you several bruises, but you can't seem to crack the bone.
What the fuck?
Yufoh, stop! I can just give you one of the extra plates I brought.
No, you can't back down now. It'd basically be admitting your idea was dumb.
Sorry, but no.
Yufoh, sweetie, you're struggling because your technique is all wrong. Let me help you.
April gently takes the hammer from you, then absolutely pulverizes your arm in one hit.
See? It's all in the wrist.
But Yufoh's
I keep changing his voice, but it doesn't matter.
but Yufoh's broken bones are still inside his body. How is he supposed to do kintsugi on them?
By peeling back his skin to the bone, silly goose.
Here, you can take my scalpel. Oh my god, I can't. With
April
this voice.
gives you a scalpel from her purse, then waits rapturously? Is that how it's said?
Rapturously.
Rapturously for you to peel your own arm open.
Actually, it'll go faster if I just do it.
She cuts your arm open, and you repair your bones, kintsugi style. They're not nearly as strong as they were before, but they're sure pretty. Later, you all meet up with Omen and tell them the whole sordid tale.
And then he filled his bones with gold lacquer. It's engrossing to watch.
Not bad.
Yep. It had all the disgusting appeal of surgery theater.
It is one of the universe's cruelest. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It is one of the universe's cruel jokes that it gives gives 2 arms to people who have no idea how to care for them. Omens, see, bold, smart. I was right. Omen's just jealous of your gold, shitty bones. You gain boldness, and for your macabre art, you lose 2 smarts. Trade place. Everybody choose a video game. Say your choice out loud to the other person for advancing.
Everyone choose. Okay.
Out loud. So I'll say, player order is decided based on how not toxic is the fandom side of the game. Start debating now. Okay, what's your favorite game? Without thinking.
Well, what's my favorite game?
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Halo. Mine's toxic compared to yours.
Okay.
So
Is this?
player order is decided based on how not toxic is the fandom. Okay.
Oh, how toxic of the fandom.
Okay.
How toxic? I don't know how toxic.
How not toxic is the fandom of said video game. So how not toxic is Pokemon?
Compared to Halo?
Yeah.
I feel like
No, not compared. It just says. Talk about how not toxic Pokemon is.
But it's talking about the fandom.
Mm-hmm.
The fandom, I feel like, can be toxic, but I don't think they're very toxic. It's like low level toxicity. What about Halo?
It depends. Like, we usually start bitching about the mechanics of the games and how they keep changing them, and then we bitch about how the show is not accurate to the source material, and then we bitch about who has the best music.
I mean, you guys also teabag.
That's not toxic.
Not toxic, he says.
No, teabagging is not toxic. It's fun.
Ooh, gimme ghoul. So...
Do you click on yourself or?
yeah, whoever wins. I don't know who to...
Okay. Here, just click on yourself. There. Time to get some fresh air. Oh god, we have a long way to go.
Uh-huh. Welcome to the food court. You'll be visiting this place twice per turn. Ah yes, this tutorial will be delivered by me, the narrator. Tutorials explained by characters are fun and immersive, but as the narrator, I have the power to go straight to the point. For example, I can just tell you that by pressing tab you can access useful info, or that you can consult the dialogue history by either pressing H or mouse wheel up. Cool, huh? Anyhow, back to the food court. Food court turns are about getting to know the one person you want to take to the con after party, even if that means getting to know yourself. There are 5 tables you can choose from. 3 of the tables are populated by the 6 romance options in pairs. One of the tables lets you call one of several guests, who are essentially alternative date options. Finally, there's a table for you to sit alone. These tables are tied to their own mechanics. As usual, our jam is obscuring said mechanics a bit so you can focus on the narrative side of this experience. By playing, you can slowly but steadily learn how everything works. But if that's not your style, we've added helpful explanations of everything in the manual. Feel free to check it out. Just keep in mind that each table only allows for 1 player. Now go choose a seat. I wanna sit next to it. I wanna sit next to April.
Do it.
I don't.
That's
Who do you want to sit with? April.
There you go.
So you want to go on a date, huh? As we've said, these mechanics are covered in the manual, but there's one little thing we wanted to cover here. You'll see some peppers on the different dates. They are a sort of spicy meter. This is like declaring your preference of spiciness when you're pursuing a date. It doesn't affect the date itself, but the ending you'll get if you succeed. The art might be the same, but the narrative won't. 0 peppers will make the evening more platonic. 1 and 2 peppers will make the ending somewhere between romantic and suggestive. 3 peppers will make the ending definitively naughty. Just keep in mind that choosing a low amount of peppers won't affect the content of secret endings, which might be naughty. Okay, you're now truly prepared to go on your first date. Whoa. Board game night.
You and April have a great game tonight. Have a great game night.
I've got
She asks if you can play Candyland because it reminds her of her childhood and she loves the aesthetic. It sounds low stakes, so you agree. 2 hours and 1 flip table later, you learn just how competitive of a game of Candyland with April 1st can be. At least now you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of the molasses swamp. Aw.
Time for a little aperitif.
Get me Zoe. Oh, bye. Bye, Rachel.
Oh, bye, Ray.
Get me
Thanks
Zoe.
for dropping in.
Let's watch a movie. Wait, no. Board game night. Yeah. You and Zoe have a great game night.
Ooh,
You play a storytelling game where you draw prompt cards and improvise a narrative together. Since it's you and Zoe, this quickly reaches the natural conclusion, competing to see which of you can add the most dicks to the story without entirely losing the plot. You know you could... Who knew you could gamify erotica? What a wonderful world we live in.
Jesus. Well, we're on day 2 already.
And they say cats can't draw.
It's time to work on the comic.
As your creative mentors, we've prepared very original questions that will spur extraordinary ideas.
We've written 2 per day.
You're welcome.
Once the exercise is done, you might see no comic just yet.
But you have to trust the process, Xabane. Your efforts will come to fruition by the end of the con.
Totally. How you choose to answer the exercises will impact the script of the resulting comic. I recommend that you remember, or even take note of, every option you choose during the exercise to better savor its impact once...
savor its impact once we get to see the resulting comic. That's you.
And there's more to these exercises. All these choices will shape you as a person.
Which is to say they will affect your stats.
You'll feel these changes each time you solve one of the exercises. And there's one last thing I love about creative work. When several people collaborate, it changes them all as a group.
That's right. My personal advice is that even if one person is answering the exercise, the whole group should discuss it.
To be clear, you'll gain a lot of the stat tied to the chosen option, but you'll lose the stats tied to the options not chosen. And these stat effects will equally affect all players.
Shush that voice. It's breaking the immersion. Ugh.
Anyway, enough procrastinating.
Zoe is right. It's time to work on your craft. Hold this pencil and let the mind wander.
Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. You just realize some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool-looking friends. So you thought it'd be nice to get their approval to use their likenesses first. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? What? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. This sounds like an old person wrote this.
Yeah, I think someone our age or younger, no, older.
Maybe older.
Older.
Because like the same 3-4 slang words are the same. They just change a little.
Maybe they don't like the TikTok slang.
On fleek. Wait, no, that's old.
No, that's old.
That's old. Words like skibbity. Those are relevant.
I think I'm gonna go with people actually seeking revenge.
Ooh.
Time to expand my brand.
Oh wait, so this affects everybody.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I didn't see.
What's your strongest asset on a first date? Okay. You can transform into a tiger. Yeah, that's a strong asset.
You didn't transform into a tiger on our first date.
Yeah, you weren't looking.
What the fuck?
See, this is what happens when you look at your phone.
Oh my gosh.
Transform into a tiger. Yeah. Time to get back to the con.
Day 2.
Let's con some con-goers.
Stop right there. This is the Stat Police. We're here to test you on your stat knowledge. Just kidding. It's us, Zoe and Liam, renowned creators, verified hot people, and acknowledgeable tutorial dispensers.
We thought we've been giving Xabane all of these exquisite tips on how to manage stats, but how easy is it to know which option ties to which stat?
Yeah, some options will be easy to interpret, like how punching a bear feels like a very bold thing to do.
But some will be quite a bit more nuanced, and it might be harder to tie them to a stat.
Which is why we've written all the specifics to every stat in a manual for you to check.
Which will be available within the customized menu.
So even if an option might not feel tied to a specific stat, or even more than one, you just gotta take your time. Try to analyze what's the biggest clue within the option, and which stat relates to what specific clue.
Or you know what? Just ignore stats and choose whatever option feels more interesting to you. Live, fail, have fun.
I must agree with Zoe here. Just try not to fail too much.
Meh. Let's go play some DDR so I can see you fail too much.
Shh. Let's go. But don't be surprised if you're disappointed.
See you around, Xabane.
We never went to the hotel.
Nope, but that's you though. If you want to do that, you can do that. What do you want to do?
I want to be where April is. I want to.
Where do you think April will be?
Well, she was here on day 1.
But where could she be on day 2? You never know.
Oh my god. Maybe the lobby? Or community zone? Oh. Okay.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching their knees. Stupid. We
Wait,
already
this
did
is the
that.
same as last time.
Yeah, same as last time.
Yep.
Things like war, famine, and your personal fuck. Why'd you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. So it was similar, but now
different. Oh, okay. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life, unlike the stupid wimpy kid. Way to go. You gained 2 boldness. Yeah, got April. You, Omen, Doug, and April are roaming the con, unaware that you're about to be approached by a fearsome creature, a kid.
A child.
Do you just want to like...
Well, I mean, you can sound more like a kid than I can.
Hey, have any of you seen my mom? She said she'd be right back, but I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh no. Don't worry, buddy. You can hang out with us until she comes back, okay?
Fine. Hey, you, tall lady.
Do you mean me? What?
Lady. Hey, lady. Lady!
What? What the fuck do you want?
Made you look. Wow. I don't think it's far-fetched to assume that this kid's mother left him behind on purpose.
Well, if that's the case, this is a case of child abandonment. The con rulebook is clear. We have to find a place for him within 30 minutes, or raise him until he's 18. Or until he dies. Whichever comes first.
Darn! I don't have room to bury any more corpses in my backyard, so we'd better go with the getting rid of him plan. Welcome on, Xabane! Take the attention off me and take away to touch the skin!
Alright.
Okay, use the kid to back a bet in an illegal high-stakes poker game. Then, just lose. Lobby the government to lower the age of labor. If this kid can be sent off to the mines, he'll become a way more valuable asset. Jesus,
Yeah, those are pretty rough.
that is crazy. I'll do the poker game.
It's less, yeah.
It's
good.
Yeah.
Okay, but where are we even gonna find an illegal high-stakes poker game?
There's always an illegal poker game going on any place you go. You just have to open a door that looks like it shouldn't be opened.
After opening several doors that just lead to janitor's closets, occupied restrooms, and you finally stumble upon an illegal high-stakes poker game.
Hey, April,
Yeah.
long time no see. Want us to deal you in? You must have mistaken for some other girl who would probably slit your throats if you snitched on her. Not me.
Omen sits at the table. The dealer says, bets start at $100. Ah, how inconvenient. I don't have that specific amount. Can I back my bet with this child? It surely makes up the difference, right?
Depends on how we measure this kid. Going by the joys of parenthood, it's priceless. Going by the current black market rates for organs, it's thousands of dollars at least. I mean, I don't know.
Works for me. I go all in. Omen rolls a pair of dice. Omen, I don't think poker uses dice. It's a card game. Oh, darn, I made a mistake. Therefore, I've lost. Goodbye. You all leave to get some sodas. The tough guys sit silently around the table, staring at the kid. Yeah.
Are you guys my new dads now?
You lose 2 smarts and gain 2 fun for gambling.
Yay.
Poor kid.
It's your turn.
All right, let's go to the main stage. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler or a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are the very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense. You are a better fit for a dating sim. You gain +2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. Afterward, you decide to check out the nerdy lingerie?
Yeah.
The nerdy lingerie stand for scientific reasons, and find Zoe drooling over one of the display items.
Aw, snap.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, you! You here to stare at the Garfield's lasagna raid too? Well, I need a furry thong on my body.
I wholeheartedly agree. Are you gonna buy it?
I want to, but it's so rare and so expensive.
Do you want me to voice her?
No, I got her. My voice is funnier.
Liam Prom.
But it's okay,
Wow.
Worst Liam.
because I have a plan. I'm gonna sell the rights to Liam Prom.
You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam?
Yep. Nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural. See, this big name publisher came to me a few months ago and asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs. But if I want this lingerie, some sacrifices must be made.
Okay, you voice this one.
I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kind of nervous though. I'm not very business minded. I barely understand mortals' fascination with coupons.
Well, why don't you just bring me along? I've got business experience. I can help you I can help coach you through these meetings. No, you're gonna voice her now because I'm
You want me?
my voice hurts a little.
Okay. I don't know if I can do your voice.
No, your voice is no. Use the voice you were just using.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that one's fine.
You do that? Thank you so fucking much. I had no idea you were a good business negotiator. You absolutely aren't. What you are is willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends. Why don't we strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get there. Dang, you always forget that overstating your skills usually requires you to prove said skills. What negotiation technique will you suggest for Zoe's meeting?
Whenever she's interrupted, have Zoe stand up and look out the window in a reflective, somber mood. The execs will be very impressed. Bring your negotiation rifle to give Zoe an edge in this bartering session. Bold. Okay, number 2 is bold, but not smart. Number 1 is creative, but not fun.
I don't even know what that would do to the execs.
Number 2.
Zoe, like,
Oh, it's so hardcore. I like it. You help Zoe practice loading a shotgun until it's time for our meeting in one of the community zone rooms.
A bloodsuckers.
Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Bernice and this is Marla. We're representatives from Poob, a Dippy subsidiary partnered with Phoebo LLC. Well, isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe and this is my assistant. Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We've prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights for this Liam Prom thing of yours. Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email. Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is still quite a generous. What are you doing? Just cleaning my negotiation rifle. Don't mind me. Okay, well, if you take this deal, you'll have to agree not to write any Liam Prom spin-offs or create any...
Bang.
Bang.
The gun goes off, making everyone flinch.
Whoops. Must have misfired. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? Right. But maybe you can not point the rifle at us while we talk. And why not? It's part of active listening. Pointing my gun at you shows I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Now let's cut to the chase. I want 4% of the royalties for Liam Prom. That's ridiculous. I don't know why you young artists think you can just waltz in and...
She's cut off by the sound of Zoe cocking the negotiation shotgun.
Can we compromise on 2.5%? It's a start.
Once again, firearms prove to be a powerful bartering tool. You gain 2 boldness in helping Zoe negotiate, but you lose 2 charm.
ready for some feline felonies.
Hotel, community zone, or merch hall.
Try the hotel this time.
Alrighty. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling when you've already memorized the ceiling you decided to call room service. Room service asks you, how can I help you? You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. It turns out, room service loves your room ceiling. They've memorized it out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours.
No way.
The conversation is enriching and it inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. You gain +2 creativity. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen. When you're approaching by the drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. You look like you need some company.
Shut up.
Why would why would you think that? We are keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something?
The short answer is yes. But I think he's trying to flirt with us.
Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in?
Hard pass.
Home. They like to go home.
Oh, you're already inviting me back to your place? I'm in.
You are propositioning intercourse before you even know her name? Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day.
Yeah, how long ago was that? I love me a mean MILF.
God.
Sorry, but no.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now.
Oh, but you make such an exception for me, right? I'm a catch.
I have something you can catch. These fucking hands.
You wanna play hard to get, huh? That's okay. A predator loves the chase. Rawr.
I don't know.
Winky face.
Someone give
I
me
will
a
show
little
you
knife.
predation. Someone hand me a knife.
No, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for this sleazeball. I'm sure Xabane can get rid of him. Right, Xabane?
You sure can, and you can do it in the funniest way possible.
This is the perfect time to use that trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happened. You just need to trick the student into standing on it. Oh my god. Call this Casanova's grandma and see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, you know he might, but let's check. Nah.
What's the funniest way?
I like the trapdoor.
Very Looney Tunes.
Wait, you installed a trapdoor in the bar? I thought you said you installed one in the con center. I installed several trapdoors in the weeks leading up to the con. There's one here, 2 in the main lobby, 1 in a bathroom stall, 1 on the main stage, 1 in the elevator, and at least 1 more, but I forgot where I put it.
Damn, Xabane. One cannot say that your trapdoor technique is half-assed.
I think this goes beyond even full-assed. This is like double-assed. Double asses.
What are you cuties whispering about? Are you fighting over which of you gets to take me first? Cause I'm all for an orgy.
God, he's gross.
He is.
Actually, we were talking about how much hotter you look if you stood over there.
Oh, really? Right here?
No, like 2 feet more to the left.
Here?
Now you are too far left. Stand on top of that unrelated square cut into the floor.
Yep, that's perfect. Let her rip, Xabane.
You pull the huge lever that you're surprised nobody asked about earlier. The annoying flirt falls deep into the earth.
Ow! I think I broke all my bones. Except for my boner. That is hurt.
I swear you can try to kill some guys and they still won't take a hint. So true.
You gain +2 smarts for having the foresight to install so many trapdoors, but lose 2 charm.
Dang.
You reap what you
Your turn.
sow,
Okay.
darling.
Let's go to the merch hall. Wait, where did I go last time?
You went here and this one. Well, no, you went, in
I went-
day 1 or day 2?
Where did I see that person buy the lingerie? Where did I see her buy the lingerie?
You went to the show.
This is, yeah, the show. Okay, Kim.
There's community zone or merch?
Merch hall. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone is selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws ooh face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger.
Cool.
You're roaming around with Zoe, April, and Doug when you spot a booth selling cute plushies and other merchandise. Super kawaii. The signs around it say, cuteness levels over 9,000. Prepare to bust a new woo.
Okay, my curiosity is piqued. I gotta see how kawaii this shit is. Come on.
You pass more signs as you enter the booth. Not for the faint-hearted, senpai. Abandon all hope, ye sussy bakas who enter here.
I don't know.
This seems sketchy. Are you sure this is safe?
Of course it's safe. It's just a plushie store. Weird marketing tactic,
Oh
though.
no, it's one of those booths.
Ooh. Or it's a genius marketing tactic that makes you want to check it out that much more.
Finally, you enter the inner shop.
Talk about elves.
Huh. After all that buildup, this is kinda underwhelming.
Yeah, these plushies are cute, but not shit a rainbow and pass out cute.
You haven't seen anything yet, says the vendor smugly. Do you think you can handle my most kawaii product?
Only one way to find out. Lay it on us.
The vendor pulls out a black box, unlatching the padlock and shows you the most kawaii shit you've ever seen. No! It's too kawaii! They all collapse, vomiting rainbows and glitter. These levels of kawaii are too dangerous to be viewed with the naked eye. Do something before your friends fall into the cutest comas ever. Kawaii overdose is no different from snake venom. You think, time to use your survival skills. Suck the kawaii out of your friends' bodies. Read the product label. It was probably made by people under very non-kawaii working conditions.
You can, suck the
First one.
kawaii.
We're doing the first one. It's funnier. Good idea. But honestly, you'd call it any idea that involves sucking on your friends good.
Fuck. Whoa, hold the phone. Is someone sucking on my ankle?
You're such a silly
Looks like Yufoh is. What are you doing down there, silly goose?
Oh, wait. Let me guess. I think I've got a good understanding of Yufo's quirks by now. I think he is doing leech roleplay. It must be the hot new craze.
Nah, I think he's trying to suck the excess kawaii out of my system. Like poison.
Really?
What is it?
That sounds a little, let's go with not smart.
Well, he managed to distract us from the kawaii overdose, so I guess it was kind of effective. Nice. Doing stuff that kind of works is my specialty. Thanks.
Ooh la
Oh.
la.
Hey, don't stop now. It's my turn to get my ankle sucked. Oh shit, I can't believe I said that.
Wait, but if it's not actually removing the excess of kawaii, why do you want him to...
Because he was clearly having fun with it. It's not a fetish or anything. Honk, honk.
You get back to sucking on your friends like a newborn piglet. They praise you for your heroism and your sucking technique. Big wins!
Jesus.
You gain boldness and -2 smarts. Okay.
Now it's time for the table, right? Oh,
Shopping time.
shopping? Welcome to my humble stand, stranger. Actually, I think you can voice him pretty well.
That's a hell of a boss character right there if I ever saw one. Alright.
Welcome to my humble stand, stranger. Here you can get...
No, I don't think I... Well, I mean, I can, but... How to make them unique?
Here you can get beautiful figurines with amazing properties.
I mean, unless you want me to use like a different voice.
I don't care. It's all good.
I don't know. I'm not as good as voice acting as you.
It's okay. It's all practice.
They have all sorts of effects, which you will discover as you unbox them. There are different mystery box categories, each one tied to a different type of effect. I'll give you some clues on the effect once you start looking through the boxes. So, you choose which box category you want, and before you open it, you'll decide if you want to keep it for yourself or give it to a friend. A balance between order and chaos. You can control which type of effect you want, but you won't know exactly which figurine that category you'll get. And don't fret, if you aren't a fan of surprises at all, there's a category that guarantees no effect at all. So, ready for the unboxing? Welcome. Where the fate... oh, I thought he was starting over. Welcome to my mystery shop, where fate does the choosing and you do the paying.
Okay,
You're choosing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dull Daniel does nothing.
I'm guessing that has no effect.
Stats, but now they're people. Is based on the stat icons from popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. Major Arcana has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to... A series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. Buff bugs. So this one has big effects on stats. So I guess these are stats, and these are to give to someone? I have no idea. Oh. Oh. I'll just take it. I don't know.
What'd you get? The moon?
The moon. During your turn, this item changes all the sound effects.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
Well, what do we have here? A lover of mystery? I have just the thing for you. Whatever you pick. Okay. So, can I hover over stats for people? No. Hover over the box that says stats people. That one. Another people, based on they are said to have side effects on people's stats. Buff bugs? Let me see buff bugs.
This is big effects on stats.
Sure.
On yourself?
Yeah. The battle beetle.
Whoa.
Every turn, your own stats will keep swapping positions till you choose a location. Cool.
Oh, so it's like, what, a rowlet?
Damn. Sucks if I have a 7 in fun. Or a 5 in charm. Hope you liked what you got. I certainly did. Day 3.
We're on day 3.
Right.
This'll be great for my optics.
Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm.
What's a red flag? Oh, this is for you, babe.
What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They lack street smarts, they don't own a single cow, reducing the chances of having chalky milk. Their appealing cooking skills are a lie. No, they're being controlled by a rat under their hat. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. Probably... Okay, red flag. If they happen to live in the sewers, that's not really a red flag. They just... That's like... A red flag is... No.
This means they're a ninja. They're a ninja turtle.
Ninja turtle, yeah.
Ninja turtle.
And probably number 3, their appealing cooking skills are a lie. Because that's not them, it's a rat. And the rat... I'm not dating the rat, so there you go. Boom.
Let's spin a yarn. Ooh, yarn.
Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about?
What?
Damn.
Well.
A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you, as they should. Like an ancient curse.
Time to get back to the con.
Whoa. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars.
Then you buy a cool Zion for $2.99.
The sound effects.
Oh, I don't...
Do you want to hear them?
Sure.
Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars. Then a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars.
So you just hear farts.
I guess so.
Then you then buy a pack of gum for 99-cent monster dollars. Damn it! You have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me, and I'll get you 2+ charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats, and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. You, April, Omen, and Doug are browsing nerdy t-shirts when you hear the horrible screeching of a streamer looking for attention.
Oh.
Yo, it's Riz in the house. It's your lucky day, fuckwads. I'm gonna give you my credit card, and you can use it to buy whatever you want.
Whatever I want? Are you sure? I want so many things.
Yup, but the catch is you only have 10 minutes to use it, so be smart about it.
I do not understand. Why would you allow 4 strangers to spend your plastic money? Wait, is this a jest? Are you jesting me right now? I'll have you know that I had my last court jester killed with hammers.
No. This is a content creator thing. An influencer will give someone their credit card and limited time to use it. But with all the stands and long lines and junk at this con, we'll be lucky if we spend $50 and he'll get to mine our frustration for content.
Huh. I never thought I would see charity wielded as an instrument of evil. I am almost impressed. Gosh, what should I buy? A figurine or 2 figurines? All the figurines! Where's the figurine stand? I need to find a figurine stand 10 minutes ago!
Okay, you had enough time to prepare. 10 minutes are on the clock. Go!
No time to lose. How can you use your 10 minutes of unlimited spending time wisely?
Buy a horse. People tend to forget that horses are actually kind of expensive. Post the credit card number online and trust strangers to advise you on what to buy with it. You can always trust internet strangers.
Ooh. Yeah.
I kind of want to do the credit card number.
Good.
You post pictures of the streamer's credit card on social media and ask for tips on what to spend it on. Ooh, someone sent us a link to a website where you can buy all... Oh, oops, sorry.
No, finish it because I was munching.
Ooh, someone sent us a link to a website where you can buy all sorts of cool stuff. People are so nice online. They've got homemade firearms, totally legit passports, something called Big Al's Mystery Meth. Huh, I didn't know they sold pipe bombs online.
Get me at last. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Get me at least 5 of them.
Oh, there's this guy recommending that we buy illegal Peruvian weasels. They look so silly. I need one.
How cute! Throw in a couple weasels for me too. I'll call them Sharp and Nibbles.
Come on, Omen, don't you want in? They're on sale.
The pipe bombs are good enough for me, thank you. You make your purchases just as your 10 minute runs out.
Time's up, Chucklebucks. What'd you get? Some pins? Maybe a t-shirt?
Freeze. You're under arrest for funding the operations of the infamous illegal weasel trafficking cartel.
What? But I didn't fund the cartel. I've been here this whole time.
A likely story. Your credit card number's been popping up all over the black market.
You're coming with us. You have the right to remain silent.
Fuck that! I'm never silent. This is bullshit!
Does that mean we will get our weasels?
Don't worry, Doug. I can get you one. I know a guy.
Aw, thank you.
You all watch the streamer get dragged out of the con center, then start talking about the names of Doug's new Peruvian weasels. You gain 2 charms and lose 2 fun.
Damn.
Yeah.
Going live
Me.
in 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to the lobby. You're roaming
Oh,
around
you're-
the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. You decided to solve this conflict the traditional way, a knife fight to the death.
I can't believe you're cosplaying as a Starian.
The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. You gain 2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all, because I'm kind of scared of you. Right after that, Zoe comes running up to you, with Liam sauntering along behind her.
There you are.
Hey, there's my fearless assistant. Ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam Prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie. Jesus.
I sure am. But why is Liam here?
It's Liam Prom, not Yufoh Prom. Oh, uppity one. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure this all goes smoothly.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag along to the community zone, where the execs have rented a room for this meeting.
Hello.
We have a
We have-
limited time, and time is money. So let's get right to it.
Willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. Also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle.
Wow, that all sounds too good to be true. Because it probably is. What are we expected to give you in return for these things?
Oh, 1 second. Okay. Nothing too big. Poop just wants to make this amazing story more. How do we put this? Appealing to the average consumer.
You sure about that?
But doesn't Liam Prom's success speak for itself? Millions of people read it every...
We're not.
How do I... What voice was I doing?
You were doing like a...
Nasally?
It was like... Watch, try voice.
We're not talking.
It was lighter.
We're not talking.
I'm just gonna use my regular voice.
Okay.
We're not talking about the unmarketable Zoomers on AO4 or Tumblr. We're talking about real customers.
Yes. And our focus groups have shown that the titular Liam's personality isn't exactly universally beloved.
Good.
In addition, Poob has acquired some new sponsors, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into the Liam Prom web series.
Absolutely not.
Blasphemy.
God, no.
I am not a product to be bought and sold.
Well, that's not entirely true.
I'm literally selling your likeness right now. But it's for a good cause. I need that lingerie.
We'll make this simple. Which new Liam character would be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders? Delicious, soft soda hands Liam or sexy demon bad boy Liam? Okay. So they want me to pick which one is more marketable? Oh, which one's more lovable? Hotness 90%, soda 150%. I'm gonna go with hotness 90%.
Meh.
Isn't this just Damien?
Precisely. Based on our market research, the other friend of yours is sexier, more popular, and less annoying. In that way, in which Liam is very annoying.
I don't know. Doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam Prom? Not if we call it Liam. Call him Liam. Isn't that the essence of this entire franchise?
Of course not. Liam Prom is a subversive and literary experiment that peels apart the myriad layers of one man's psyche.
You have a Panini Press Liam character that's just your face plastered onto a Panini Press. With all due respect, it's not that deep.
Don't do it, Zoe. This is a betrayal of this project's creative integrity.
We tested some potential plot ideas, and it seems most of the audience loves the idea of this sexy bad boy Liam being in a love triangle with 2 other Liams. With lots of steamy sex scenes.
You have my attention.
That's the extent of our suggestion. It's your job to write it, not ours.
Well, it's true that love triangles are fun, but I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects. I'd like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end in something I'd like to call a Damien vampire sandwich.
Okay, but we should hire this Damien fellow too, so everything's on the up and up.
Sure, he can join us as a consultant. Maybe he and I could even do some poses. For inspiration.
Love it. It's so great to see your creative juices flowing.
Those aren't the only juices that will be flowing soon. You gain +2 boldness for throwing your lot in the sexy demon bad boy Liam. Lose 2 fun. Fuck, how much fun do I have?
You have 3.
Okay.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because your stats switch up, remember?
You're right, you're right.
These sound effects are so silly. Do you want to hear it?
Sure. Alright.
Yeah. I think. I'll try the community zone.
You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a royal flush, which would be great if one of the other players didn't play Xabane, commander of the Nether Galaxy. Lucky for you, you find a helmet of chaos up your sleeve. You equip it on your royal flush and beat the shit out of Xabane. Heck yeah. All this nonsense makes gambling at least +2 fun. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card trading event this afternoon. You brought Omen and April along in the hopes they can provide some bartering muscle.
Wow.
Take 2. Wow.
I was trying to lower my stomach to like get that deep.
That
like,
was lower?
you know, that was like not thinking.
Okay.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I sure hope no one scams me.
Good day, my friend. I see you have a tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a pride card for it.
I don't know. Reverse cards are pretty rare, and prides are kinda weak.
Pride was weak before last September's expansion. Now they've countered all its debuffs, and Pride's all the rage.
Yeah, last September's expansion. Definitely up to date on that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse for.
Perfect, bye. Am I understanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed?
Yes.
I thought so. Worry not, Liam. Auntie Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife?
Doug. You said Liam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm like half reading because like your mic's in the way, and I'm like, sorry.
I can't. If I could, I'd move it, but
Ooh, I'm gonna get more water.
you should.
You want water?
No, I'm okay. Oh, but I will have a sip. I'll take a little sip. No, don't backstab him. No, don't stab him. An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jab him with this syringe. April, my dear. I can't do Yufoh's voice, but I'll do it. April, my dear. I love the way you pretend not to think. I don't think murdering him would be very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach me to be a more confident barterer instead? You three never seem to back down from a challenge. That's certainly true. You're not going to start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me? Just out of curiosity. Enroll in university to get a bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it, so it should work. What? Whatever? Honestly, didn't he just try this one? The first one?
Okay, this one, I don't think it's too long. This one's
Why do my options, why are they so bad?
I don't know.
Because my last options are not so great either. Well, actually not true. It was fun to let go of the kid at the poker table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say the university one. Before you can stop and consider all the student debt you're about to earn, you and your friends are whisked off to college.
So, thank you for enrolling in International Trade 101. With my lecture finished, I can answer any questions you may still have.
I got one. If someone offered you a pride card in exchange for a tarot reverse, would you consider it to be a fair trade?
What? Surely you know that has nothing to do with international trade.
Of course. Sorry. Let's say the person offering the pride card was from Norway. Would that be a fair international trade?
Does anyone here have a question that's actually about international trade?
Well, since we're here, how much TNT could one import into this country without altering national security? Without alerting national security? That's oddly specific. It's just a fun hypothetical. Don't think too much about it. Hunk hunk.
So, you won't answer the question about cards. You won't answer the question about explosives. Do you know anything about international trade, old man? Did anyone else enroll in this class expecting to learn about trading cards? Around a third of the class raised their hands. Fuck my life. The teacher ends the class, so you don't get answers, but the confidence of having attended an international trade class an international trade class once makes Doug a much better barterer. I mean, it doesn't actually make him any better at trading, but he thinks he is, and it's the thought that counts. You gain smarts, 2 smarts, and lose 2 charm.
Dang, I'm not charming or fun.
Smile for the camera.
Your turn.
Hotel and outdoors.
You're outside the con. Ugh, such a long line to get in. You try to find the end of the line. You keep walking, and walking, and walking, and you find that the line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. This one line goes to a guy who's giving out free 2 creativity. That'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. Later, you're chilling at the hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you. Hey, you'll never... Oh my god.
You'll
Oh, my
never
voice.
guess what I found in the bathroom.
Did you like my voice for him?
I did.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like your voice for Doug.
Do I want to know?
It wasn't actually anything gross. Well, I did find gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine. It was a weird one. Like, its theme was sexy vegetables, I think. I'm 95% sure I saw an onion with cleavage on it.
What? I want to see a big titty onion. Can you show us?
Sure, follow me.
And so-
you all follow Doug into a public bathroom to maybe find a sexy pinball machine. Okay, it's just past the store. Down this hall, take a right, or was it left?
Doug, are you sure are you sure you just didn't imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something.
No, that was mainly corn cob with a big bulge. That was mainly corn cob with a big bulge I saw. I'm pretty sure my imagination couldn't produce an image like that by itself.
April, I love you, but don't you dare stop us from finding a potential new fixation.
You keep going. Soon, you don't even hear the sounds of that bar anymore. You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, and eerie silence. Don't worry, I've got this. We're not lost. We're just taking the scenic route.
Talk about elves.
Ah, yes. The oppressive windowless scenic route. We have to go back. I don't want to die in a liminal space.
Yeah, I get you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is back rooms, but on the other, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know.
You're pretty sure people die in the back rooms, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape. Ask for directions. Why not ask that tall guy over there? You know, he's nice because he's smiling so much. Just pee in a corner. Security will escort you out. I'm going with number one. These are terrible, terrible choices. Damn. Number one.
This is so...
I'm not peeing in a corner.
Who, him?
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Hello, sir. My friends and I got a bit turned around. Do you know the way out of here?
The way to the sexy vegetable pinball machine would work too, good fella.
Do you need a minute to think about it? That's okay. We've got nothing but time.
Not getting much of a response here. Maybe it's some sort of backrooms etiquette thing.
Maybe he just doesn't speak English?
I think I remember some Spanish from high school. Hola, mi quesadilla bonita. ¿Cómo es?
Come on. Can you get creeped out already? Also, what the fuck was that? You should consider retaking Spanish.
Ah, so he speaks after all. He was just a bit shy.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, little guy. We're all friends here.
Shy? You're pissing me off. Why aren't you running or screaming? You're killing the whole backrooms vibe.
Why would we run from you? You seem so nice, with your big smile. If I've ever learned anything in this realm, it's that smiling is a great way to tell people you're friendly, or convince them that you're totally allowed to be trespassing.
Can you leave already?
I don't know. Can you show us the way out?
The terrifying, but inexplicably kinda sexy backrooms man shows you the emergency exit, muttering the whole time.
What a grumpy cat. Some people don't know how to be social, am I right?
I get it. Making new friends can be hard. I might come back and see if he wants to grab lunch or something. Or lunch sometime. Oh, that sounds fun. You gain 2 charm for making a friend in the backrooms, but lose 2 boldness.
Really? You lose boldness? I thought that would be
That was
bold.
kind of bold of me to
Right?
approach the scary monster entity.
The monster of the backrooms? Yeah. Everybody choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the other players before choose something bad?
Murder.
Bad. Stepping on Legos.
Murder.
Player order is based on how spicy.
A hot sauce named Flaming Bad Thing Sauce. Flaming Murder or Flaming Lego Step or Stepping on a Lego. That I would, yours sounds spicier, cause like stepping on a Lego sucks.
It does.
And
I hate the way it feels.
Spicy Flaming Murder sounds kind of generic.
Flaming stepping on a Lego sauce.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, we get to sit on the table?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fresh fish sounds nice.
Hmm.
Wait, were you hovering over mine?
Yeah, by accident.
Um,
See,
Bonus 1. Damn.
I wanted to cover the last two important facts about this place, conversation and guests. The first one is fairly simple. If you sit with the same romance option twice in the same run, you'll bond over a conversation. If you sit alone twice, you'll have some you time to sit and reflect on life and stuff. It's like a conversation, but with yourself. Each playable character has one of these. And one about the guests. I wanted to tell you these three things before you gotta do if you want. 3 things you gotta do if you want to get a date with one of them. First, you have to meet their date requirements by the end of the run. You'll have clues for what these requirements are when you first greet the guest, and they tell you what their type is. Second, you gotta have a fun little date with them to get to know each other better. This is done by calling them a second time when you come back to the food court. Third, remember to choose none of them when you're asked which romance option you want to date at the end of the run. None of them? When you're asked... Huh.
I mean, you want the clown girl, right?
Yeah, but will you be able to choose this table?
That's up to me. That's up to me to figure out later.
Aw, look how cute. Talk about
The contract.
the contract.
I
What?
don't know what the contract could be.
I feel like all of this relates to the contract, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about elves.
Oof, the contract. It's a blessing and a curse. The company is truly allowing me to reach new heights as both an idol and an influencer. Which is a good thing, right?
That's great.
It's a great thing. But oh man, the fine print is not that fine. Sometimes I feel like I've signed away my ability to be just myself. Now I gotta be the character, the persona, the brand. I gotta mind what topics and vibes and whatnot might not align with what April 1st should be. Which reminds me, did you know I was a bit jelly of Zoe when I first met her?
Why?
No, I had no idea. Why's that? Here's a girl that, like me, was starting to have a decent fan base, you know? It was refreshing to meet someone in a similar position to mine, and yet it was different. I need to be camera ready 24/7, you know? It can be really exhausting. But Zoe? She's like the opposite of camera ready. She says whatever crosses her mind. What a queen! She truly has no filter. Whereas I have to put on so many filters that no one ever gets to see my true face. I get that. If it helps, I'd say your other side does sometimes show a bit through all the branding. Let's hope the company doesn't notice. You can't. Oh,
Sorry. You can't help but realize April is navigating a complicated situation. How much of herself is she willing to give up in exchange for fulfilling her dreams? She's got to be under some stress, which is why you switch to watching silly monogram reels so you can make your time together more peaceful and lighthearted.
Momentgram?
Momentgram?
Oh, is it supposed to be like Instagram? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Who wants a refreshment?
It won't. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Let's go with the jelly table. All right. Yeah. Go with Doug. Let's see. Go for a walk. You and Doug go on a lovely stroll through the park.
What a
Doug brings some birdseed to feed the pigeons with you. Aww.
Aw.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any pigeons out today. There are, however, some very territorial geese. Your lovely stroll turns into a panicked sprint away from evil geese. At least you do it hand in hand. How romantic.
That's such a cute date.
Yeah. Too bad there wasn't any art about
And they
running
say
from geese.
cats can't
Oh, I
fly.
know.
Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing
finishing.
touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session.
Here we go. All right, what's legal but should be illegal Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. What the fuck? Stealing someone's identity.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, I'm pretty sure
that one's not legal, right?
this one's not legal.
I don't think it is.
Misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. Damn. Harsh. But misusing internet slang is so funny.
It's Santa. I'm pretty sure. For me, it's the tattoo of someone's mom. That one just feels wrong.
This just is weird. This is like that, right? Should be illegal.
It should be.
But I agree with the Santa one because everyone does deserve magic in their lives.
You get 2 years of jail time if you tell it to a baby. But the baby doesn't understand English. Doesn't matter. You told the baby no Santa. You go to jail.
Oof.
I can't wait to make some tea after this, dude. I'm gonna fucking. I need my voice to recover.
Let's make a
Why did that make me smart?
I don't know.
What the
You
fuck?
chose the Santa one?
Yeah. That made what?
That doesn't make any sense. Underrated activities for a third date.
You're getting the fun questions. I'm getting the shitty ones.
Well, my fun's at 21 right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Studying contraception, you'll look responsible. No. Reading chapter 53 of Don Quixote's second volume, a truly thrilling page turner. I have to look up what's chapter 53 of Don Quixote. Hold on.
Reading chapter 53? What the fuck?
I have to look this up. It's gotta be some nerd who's joking about this. He's like, oh, she knows what it is. Where's my code?
I personally think the cherry tree one is funny.
Hold on. I gotta look up whatever the fuck this is. Sorry, I gotta look this up. What happens in chapter 53 of Don Quixote de la
Quixote.
Mancha?
Yeah.
Sancho is briefly installed as governor of the imaginary island. He is then subjected to a comical and painful ordeal involving a heavy, ill-fitting armor. After being forced to walk and fall due to the armor's weight, he's trampled over by his islanders. The ordeal culminates in Sancho fainting from the shock and pain, and he eventually resigns from his governorship. Reading a third date. No, it's not going to be reading chapter 53 of Don Quixote. Practice for the test of gotta pass a kissing license. It's a thing. I'll go with punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you. Yes,
Yeah, that's the best
that
one.
is the best one.
Our last date, we're almost done.
We're almost done.
Okay.
Where do you think she'll be? Pretty sure she's everywhere. You just gotta pick a place where she'll be, except for the hotel. She's not gonna be there. Oh, actually, no, she was there, but at the bar. But you already went to the bar.
I don't think I've been to the merch hall yet.
Go to the merch hall.
I think. Oh no, I have. Oh,
Yeah,
oh well,
you have.
whatever. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it."
Zoltar.
Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, two-charm butt. Wishes do come true.
Wow.
What I've always wanted.
Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over Sundays.
I'm with April!
Wow.
Oh my god! Oh, you silly goose. You can't have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead, starts rubbing it ferociously.
Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot.
Oh fuck, a red dot sight! Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot.
Oh.
It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head off the person behind you, showering you both in blood.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many of my momentgram stories or something. That's not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public.
Oh no.
But the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kind of wild and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating. So that was a fan of yours who shot at me? Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? It sure makes life exciting. Oh my god.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm winning, boys.
Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You'd better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder and you'll get to be cramped together. Keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment, and if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby.
Oh my
No.
god.
Now, I think number 1 is a better choice than number 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Although number 2 is funny, number 1 is, I think, the one you should
What
go
would
with.
this even achieve? What stat would that even be?
That one, the number 2 is the creative. It'll probably give you creativity, but number 1 is gonna be either smart or fun. Go with number 1. I say.
Yeah, and you'll get to be cramped together. Yeah. Good idea.
April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes a sedan look like a studio apartment.
Sorry, it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been? Good. I liked all the panels, and now I can cross survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list. And it's been really nice getting closer to you. Aw, thanks. But bet you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did you? No, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here. You didn't touch my butt.
That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind.
Can you get out of the car, please? I like to be alone with my friend here.
What? If I have to leave, why does Bozo get to stay? It's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers aren't actually on. You've been sitting on someone's lap this whole time.
No way.
Sup? Love the smell of your detergent. By the way, what brand is it?
How long have you been? Wait, Xabane, is that you braiding my hair? I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair. If your name isn't Xabane or April 1st, get the fuck out of the car!
With much grumbling and muffled swearing, 10 clowns crawl out of from God knows where and leave.
Sorry about that. I rented this car with a group of other clowns. You know, with this economy. But hey, at least we're actually alone now. So if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine. You like those odds.
You gain +2 fun hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose 2 charm.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
I will go to the... Huh. Where will I go? I'm not going to the lobby. I feel like the community zone gets me alone. Fuck it. Let's go to the lobby. The lobby. Roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, you need water? It's important to stay hydrated." He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger, who's left confused. Is it because my charm is so low?
Maybe? I don't know.
Probably. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? A good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain +2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. You're walking around the lobby, taking in the sights, when a middle-aged stranger with a brochure approaches you. Excuse me, youngsters. I'm looking for the conference titled, "Is a Sofa a Type of Chair?" Could you point me towards it?
Hey there!
Of course. It's right behind that door.
Oof, oh, good thing I found you. I was starting to think I'd made a mistake and this wasn't the annual ChairCon.
No.
This is definitely ChairCon.
Such a relief. My boss could have fired me for missing the most important chair-related event of the year.
The chair business can be tough.
You bet. As if that weren't enough, my wife just asked for a divorce. I'm trying to get over this rough patch by being a better chair professional. Anyway, here I am blathering when the conference is about to start. See you around, fellow chair enthusiasts.
Bye. Good luck with the divorce thing.
Guys, what the heck did you just do?
I know. I think my improv started well, but I sort of lost the plot.
That's not what I'm talking about. You lied to that poor guy.
Yeah, but it was just a little white lie, you know, to lift his spirits.
Uh-huh. That's what happened? I thought you were fucking with him and I decided to join you.
Well, it's too late to undo the damage now. When that man finds out, it's gonna be our fault.
So?
So I won't be able to sleep at night.
What if we got you some ice cream? Would that be better?
No.
Okay, what if we spin an elaborate lie so he never finds out he's at the wrong con? Would that make you happy?
We have to help.
That'd be much better, yes.
Deal.
Let's undo the damage of our lies with more lies. Any ideas, Yufoh?
People around here love cosplay. Convince everyone to help you so this con cosplays as ChairCon. You heard there's a gathering of fans of face sitting. Take this poor guy there and convince him that's the future of chairs. Yeah, he'll probably meet somebody. Number two.
Number two?
Number two. You find the chair enthusiasts and take him to the con's face sitter gathering, where people share their love of face sitting. And by that, I mean they sit on each other's faces. I swear. Oh.
I swear, this con gets better by the minute.
So, what do you think, sir? Look at how comfortable these people are.
I've never seen this before.
But you're right. Their expressions betray the deepest pleasure. Could this be the innovation I was looking for?
Come on, you should try yourself.
The chair enthusiast timidly approaches a congoer whose face is intermittently covered by another congoer's ass. Excuse me, do you mind if I sit on your face? I've never done it before. Oh, a face-sitting virgin! Sit on me, daddy!
Oh god.
What do you know? I am a dad. This new chair technology is really customizable. The man tries face-sitting. He sits stunned for a few minutes, and a radiant smile fills his face. When he's done, he comes back to you. I think this might be the future of chairs.
I keep saying that. No one takes me seriously.
I have to call my chair for him. I have to tell my chair for him? Friends of... Oh, it's a forum. It's a
forum, yeah.
Oh my god. I cannot thank you enough. Man leaves, still entranced by his new and exciting chair-related discovery. Guys, I think we did a good deed today.
It's just like they say. Sometimes it just takes a lie to make one man happy.
Yes, a lie and some face-sitting.
You gain +2 fun from all the face-sitting watching. You did, and you lose 2 charm.
Me and you are totally not charming.
We are not. Our charm sucks. You sit down to watch a panel about a new proposed TTRPG class.
Ooh. Guy with a gun.
Druid 2. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife, shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. Sometime later, you and April are chilling in the hotel watching the original Godzilla movie together.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a romantic movie.
No, but it's nice. Don't tell anyone, but I had a huge crush on the kaiju when I was a kid.
You reach for your drink at the same time April leans forward, resulting in your hand brushing against her thigh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh. Don't get jealous, Yufoh, okay?
That's fine. It's literally a game. Next, my lines aren't done. Hitch next.
Sorry, that's so embarrassing. Don't apologize. I think your balloon mascots are endearing, actually.
And mean. And a bit terrifying. But sure, endearing is the adjective you're going with.
Oh, thanks. If I had to have these mascots, I'm glad my agency let me pick balloon animals. They're very important to clown culture, you know. Maybe I could show you how to make one.
Yeah, I'd love that.
April gets a balloon and positions herself behind you, guiding your hands through the motions.
Oh my god, what
It's
is
like
this,
Ghost.
ghost?
It's like Ghost.
You want to blow in enough air to inflate it, but not so much that you pop it immediately. Got it. Edge the balloon. See, silly goose. Now what do you say we make this balloon doggy style? Jesus. Twist it here to make the snout, and here to make the legs. No, over here. You're so close.
Yes, yes, yes! Oh, yes! You
Oh,
did it.
God.
Thanks. Do you want to keep it? Sure. You know, exchanging balloon animals was a form of clown courtship back in the day. Well, in that case, where's my balloon animal? Oh my. Mother would kill me if she knew I was exchanging balloon animals out of wedlock. But yeah, I'll make you one. What do you want it to be?
A balloon shaped that encapsulates all of April's hopefully horny feelings about you. Boobs.
Mm.
A balloon. So, which one? You want to go with funny or romantic?
I don't know. I think they're I don't like my choices. I
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'll just go with
Bum 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 bum.
let me think. Should I make a no? What about oh, I got it.
April grabs a new balloon and blows it up. You wait for her to make some sort of shape, but she just hands it to you.
Here you go. What do you think?
You were expecting her to make something more complicated than a single oblong balloon. Maybe she doesn't actually like you all that much.
It's nice. Is it a warp? No, it's an erection. I thought it'd be funny.
Oh, I see. So this is like your balloon boner for me?
You and April share some intense eye contact as you fondle her plastic erection.
Oh my god, this is so weird.
It's gross. You run a finger along the shaft. April's eyes are glued to your finger. Is she sweating?
Do we have to show chat this? I'm so sorry.
I mean, this is streamer friendly, no?
I don't know.
What options did you pick?
It said it'd notify us.
That's true. When you got to the end of the balloon boner, you accidentally prick it with your fingernail and pop it.
Damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's totally fine anyway. Sorry, but I gotta go to the bathroom right now.
Did you just give April a balloon-gasm? That's worth at least 2 charm, but you lose 2 fun.
Jesus.
Hashtag
Right.
slay.
Your turn.
Okay. I gotta time it.
But you don't even know what trait goes for, what stat is for Zoe, right?
I don't. I'll go with hotel and outdoors. Taxi stopped right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, the city is great. Skyscrapers, several
Neoplasticism.
Neoplasticism, museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide.
Jesus.
Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them. Okay, next. I gained 2 creativity. You, Zoe, and April are ready to go out, so you walk into Doug's room. You find him reading a manual in front of the hologram of an anime waifu. Doug.
Doug, I didn't know you were into sex toys.
What? Not a sex toy, that's a holo doll. A state-of-the-art holographic virtual assistant.
Do you want to voice her or me?
You voice her.
Hi, I'm Yukiko, your assistant confidant and best friend. Maybe if you'd like, I could be something else.
See how nice she is. I've had to pay for it on credit, which I'll also have to pay thoroughly
Through several microcredits, but that investment is worth it. Check this out. Yukiko, tell me if I have any appointments on Friday.
Of course you do, dummy. You're going to the movies with us. I'm sorry, Doug. I haven't been able to find any appointments for Friday.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's weird. I remember rescheduling it. Must be the cheap USB charger I bought. I'm going down to the store to get another one. Don't touch Yukiko, please.
Yukiko is
I'm gonna
alive.
fuck with Yukiko.
Doug leaves and April and Zoe immediately grab the hollow
Oh
doll.
no.
Let me try. Yukiko, set up a date for Doug with April and Zoe for Friday.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Try again. Boy, she's slow on the uptake.
Yukiko, date. Doug, April, Zoe, Friday.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Bitch.
What did you just say?
Don't play dumb. I've seen the way you look at my Dougie. He's spending too much time with you.
Oh,
Oh crap. This hologram's AI is designed to act like a yandere psychopath. What? Why would someone design an appliance to act like that?
I am not an appliance. I'm Doug's future lover, and I won't let some skanks ruin his life.
Who are you calling a skank? I'm gonna reset this hollow horror right now.
Let's see who resets who first.
suddenly, all doors and windows slam shut. The
Oh my God.
temperature in the room starts to rise.
Crap. This crazy yandere hologram is gonna kill us. Yufoh, do something.
All right. Never back down, never surrender. You have to out yandere this yandere.
This yandere.
Check the settings. You can probably set the holodoll to something like dendere. Okay, so I have 9 fun, 3 creativity. Okay.
I feel like this is smart,
That'll play to my smarts.
and this will
This plays to the creative.
or fun.
Yeah, so I'll play to the smarts.
This one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Good idea. Give me that.
Zoe grabs the base of the holodoll. Yukiko starts squirming and screaming.
Don't touch that. That's a very sensitive area. Let me see. Let's try Dandere.
Who are you? Where's Doug?
We're his friends. Come on, Yukiko, play some music to shake our asses to.
I don't know. I'm embarrassed. Can't we wait until Doug gets back?
Boring.
Jeez, what a bore. She was more fun as a yandere. Let's try overly supportive soccer mom.
Hi, sweeties. Are you friends with my Dougie? Isn't he the cutest? He's a bit shy, but he's worth his weight in gold. Just so you get to know each other, I'll set up an appointment for you every day of the week.
I don't know.
I really like Doug, but I don't feel like hanging out every single day. Didn't you say you were his friends? Maybe I should tell him not to spend time with two-faced hypocrites like you.
I only have one face in this beautiful bitch! Let me check her other settings. Got it.
Hey, I found the charger. Wait, Yukiko looks different. Did you change your settings?
We didn't change them. We fixed them. I hate Mondays.
You turned Yukiko into Garfield, right?
Love it.
Do you
Love it.
do you love it or do you love it? I love lasagna.
And everyone loves Garfield. You win +2 smarts, but you lose 2 boldness. That's fine.
What was the final day?
Last day of the con.
Oh. Who will be
Be-
your con love?
Let's see.
Didn't the tutorial say to pick none of them?
Did they?
Yeah, I remember the tutorial said
I mean,
that.
that's an option. But is that what you want? I thought you wanted to choose April. Will they not let you? There you go. Ask April to the con after party. Zoe. Let's go for it.
Oh, the comic.
It's time to see how the comic has turned out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What was the goal we agreed on for these days? For these days' work?
The cover, the overall plot, and one full finished page.
Do you remember how you solved each of our exercises? It's key to how the muse will give shape to the fruits of your labor.
Which is Liam's pedantic way of saying that now is when we'll see how the options you chose will affect the comic you're about to see.
Sue me for wanting to imbue poetry in our day-to-day.
I may see you later, Liam. For now, I want to take a peek at this comic.
Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of revenge. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Sorry, I'm skipping words. Due to fate and the precarious state of economy, not the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates.
The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicable ability to transform into a tiger.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's the buff, ever horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mamimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the knowledge that any person could be controlled by a rat under their hat.
Whoa.
Dude. Oh, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors. But she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. An ancient curse. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth.
Bum, bum, bum.
Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I told you Santa isn't real.
Yep. Yeah. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you.
Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until the cherry trees blossomed.
Until the cherry trees blossomed. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that. And also, fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? To be continued. The con after party is approaching.
That's so silly.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
How do I put this? I wouldn't even eat you. Yuck. Honk honk?
Ouch, that was one hell of a rejection.
Ooh.
Oh no. It was so bad that Facebook saves an anniversary for it, giving you a yearly reminder of your painful failure to find love.
Oh, see? I knew it. I knew we had to, like, not pick it.
Damn. Remind me why anyone still uses Facebook? You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
Oh.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome in. We're at the end of this game of...
Monster Prom 4, Monster Con.
We're about to see if I get a date.
Hey, Kaden.
I hope you had a fun stream.
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah.
How was your stream?
Hope it was fun. But hold on. I need to see if I...
Well, hold on.
Oh, what? What's up?
Kaden, are you the same Kaden in my Discord?
Are ya?
Or someone new? Hello. I don't want to be overly familiar if I'm wrong. But thank you again for the raid. Also, we're closing in pretty soon on Monster Prom 4. We're about to see the results of our hard-earned labor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm Xabane. This is Yufoh, and we're doing a surprise fun stream today.
Yeah, huh?
Moxie! Hey, Moxie!
Hello. We're about to see if I find love.
Yeah, let's... I swear to God, if she goes with you,
I don't think she will.
I
I
don't
think
know.
my stats are pretty low for creativity, and she's a pretty creative person.
You want to go to the party with me?
This is a fanfic come true.
I finally get
Rejection
some...
experience for my latest angst fic. She rejected me. Cool.
I gotta write this down while the inspiration's hot.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
my creativity's bad.
No.
I almost forgot to reject you. Sorry, the answer is no.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately, my creativity was really low. She's really creative. Ugh. No, it's okay, Mox. You didn't miss much. You just missed us, like, getting rejected.
Yeah. You missed me getting rejected.
Well, me too.
Well, no. Moxie's here. He just saw it.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry.
Zoe has left
That
the
was the last time you could bring yourself to show your face at a con.
Damn.
In fact, you pivot away from nerd culture so hard. Sadly, you're almost as bad as sports as you are at finding a date at SpookyCon.
Damn.
Sigh. 19 new events, 19 new outcomes, no secret endings.
Whoa, that's a lot of outcomes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's fine. Have a good nap.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. Oh, you have to sleep? Oh, it's okay, Moxie. We're about to beat the first... we're about to beat it right now, so I think we'll be ending stream pretty soon.
Yeah. But if you gotta go, you gotta go.
It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that whenever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and afraid. Unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with.
And that's everybody leaving.
Companies treat you
Oh, that's cute.
It is.
but you don't have to fear. It won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
The art.
Yeah. Wait, this game had voice actors?
Not really. I mean, they do, but they only say one bit.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I this whole time I couldn't, like, I didn't have audio, in my. We only had one pair of headphones, so I didn't hear any of this. So I didn't know that they had voice actors.
That's okay. There's barely any voice lines.
Hmm.
Because we did it all.
We did.
That's cute.
That was nice.
That was a new plot line. You can now call Sawyer. Who the heck is that? You now
Called-
call Gerard?
Yeah.
You unlock 2 new comic genres. Oh,
Nice.
I don't know. Oh,
Because you remember there was either action or romance.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of genres.
Okay, cool. Wow. Well, guys, this
This has been a
is-
stream.
yeah, this has been a long stream. It's was crazy.
I want to thank you guys for coming. And I had a lot of fun watching Xabane kill a bunch of demons in Doom: The Dark Ages a bit ago.
Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad Yufoh was with us today. I love it when Yufoh is with us. I had so much fun. It was fun to voice act together
It was fun.
and play Monster Prom.
My voice
I
is
enjoyed
hella
it.
strained, but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, the Monster Con was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
You'll take the monsters over the demons? Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I had more fun with this than Doom,
Mm-hmm.
so I agree.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't like Doom. I think Doom is like not for me. It was fun to play for a bit, but like I feel like after one level, I was good.
Yeah. There's not a lot to like talk about with Doom. You just sort
Yeah.
of experience it.
But no, I had a great time. Thank you guys for being here today. I hope it was fun. And Yufoh, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, and thank you Spatula for hanging out today.
Thank you, Spatula.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, what's that song?
Hmm?
Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being here. Everybody's thanking.
Everyone's
Everybody's thanking you. Thanking us for thanking you.
Wasn't there
Kill
a
the
turkey in that song?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Bye, guys. And thank you again, Kaden, for the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
And sweet dreams, Moxie.
Yes. And bye, Spatula. Thank you for being here. Bye.
Bye-bye.